Good afternoon. Welcome back to I'm Fishing. Today I am on Nalgo Beach. There's my rod. I've just cast in literally a couple of minutes ago. Nalgo Beach, by the way, is just north of Norway. It's quite a productive beach sometimes. Whatever particular right time of year that might be, you can catch fish down here. But anyway, that's what we're trying for today. I've got 2 hours to kill. Not very long, but anyway, it's nice to come and do something like this for a couple of hours. But anyway, I've got some black frozen lug worm. In freeze, it's been there a while, I thought I'd use it up, so we'll have a go. Little hooks, we'll have a go for some flatties. I think today we're just on a sandy beach, but there is a little worm bed. Just to the side of these rocks, obviously at low tide you can see it, so hopefully something might be there, with it being high tide, coming to feed on where the worms are. That's the theory, but anyway, we'll see. So we've got some little hooks on, little worms, try for anything at all, whether it's a flatty, a whiting, God knows, a crab. Let's have some crabs, we love crabs. Hello, welcome back to I'm Fishing. Well, this is my view as I'm sat down here. Obviously it's come up to high water now. But just fishing in this little bay here. It's called Nalgo. A lot of people just still call it Caton, but it's Nalgo. This is Nalgo, that's Caton over there. But anyway, there's a line of rocks here, and at low water there's like a big rock pool that stays always with water. On the edge of there is Flinton's Harbour over there. That's where we fish into a hole that drops into the other side towards Caton. That's winter fishing though, but anyway, this is all pretty shallow. But there is a worm bed, a lug worm bed here. It's not very big, but it is getting better, should we say, over years, so there's more and more casts appearing. So I'm hoping that any little fish, any little flatties, anything like that might be coming in here at high water. There's a little bit of chop on, so it might see a bit of colour there, a bit of weed around. You never know, But I've got some old worm to use up, as I said in the other bit, so we might as well have a go, see what happens. We'll have a couple of hours tranquil, peaceful fishing for fish, hopefully. But we'll tune back in a bit, and hopefully we might have some action. Hello, welcome back to I'm Fishing. Yeah, just having a look at the rod I'm using today. I'm using my Leader Icon M Sport Elite Power. Don't really need that. I was going to bring just like a carp rod or something with just light line. I've basically got a bait runner reel on with some 12-pound nylon. Just going straight through to a split swivel with a 2-ounce lead and a size 2 with some black lug on. Just loosely wrapped on with a bit of the old elastic. So anyway, we're having a go. There's a bit of murk and muck in there, but there always seems to be in this corner for some reason. There's a lot of clay. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, I'm just show you the bait I'm using really. Just some old black lug, just strapping it on with a bit of loose. But yeah, just smallish baits really, just strapping them down, crunching them up just so they fit on the 2 hook. Yeah, just some old stuff that I needed to use up really from last year. So anyway, that's what we're using today to catch nothing. Alright guys, so yeah, that's the sort of size hook I'm using. Some strap black on. I just brought it in, so I'm just going to strap some extra fresh, well not fresh, I suppose it's frozen old stuff. So anyway, a bit more on top, just build it up a little bit. Check it back out. Wait up guys, sorry I ain't got a tripod or anything to hold the video, so I've had to just bait up. Just put a bit more worm on top of the last. Fill it back up, but as you can see, yeah, not a massive bait, but sure a flatty or a small fish will hopefully like that. But yeah, we're going to chuck it out, give it a quarter of an hour, bring it back in. Hello, welcome back to I'm Fishing, down the beach for nothing, again. I'm on cast 4 now, 4, yeah. Untouched, so I'm just leaving it out a bit longer every time, so I'm leaving it out half an hour now. But what time is it now? This is 5:30. I have been here for roughly 1 hour. I started off with 10-minute casts, obviously just increasing it 15, 20. But yeah, nothing. The tide's starting to go out a bit now. So as I say, it's very shallow out there. But it's just what we're used to these days, isn't it? Catching bugger all, it's mint. I love it. There's loads of fish at sea. I've just actually figured out why we're not catching out. Obviously they stopped all these, did all these fishing quotas, so you can only catch this, that and the other, these boats. So fish stocks did increase. But then what came about, because water started getting up in temperature, we get loads of dolphins, we get porpoises, we get fucking bluefin tuna. Now, pardon me, but they're catching loads of bluefin tuna off Whitby. Since when? The tunnies, back in the 70s, back round here. But anyway, so yeah, things are getting warmer, tunnies around, there's loads of seals around now, everything's all protected. They're eating alt fish locally, because they're all on rocks locally, alt seals. So yeah, it's a bit of a moan, isn't it really? But yeah, it doesn't matter what, it's take with one hand, off with other. obviously stop fishermen from catching them. But they're not wildlife as well, which I suppose is fair enough. It's natural order of things. But just leave a couple for fishermen, please. Please, just a couple of little fishes. We like catching fish. It just keeps us interested and makes us want to come again. Hey, well guys, I'm going to have my last cast now. Just put a little bit of fresh worm on top, but I'm just going to give it a shove. Obviously going out a little bit now, so I'm going to try and wing it out and get it in that pool at the back. So yeah, here we go. This is how you cast out wrong, maybe. Got about in that area, got a little 2-ounce bomb on. But with a proper like beach casting rod. Goes for like 4 to 7 ounce. But anyway, it chucks it out. So there's a lot of weed out there, we're already clogged up already online. Right guys, I think I've had enough. Not a touch. And you can see my line over there. Okay, it's just like a washing line full of seaweed. So yeah, I'm bringing it in. And that is the end of the session. Again. Caught note. Nothing in the bag. El Blanco, Mr. Barnacles. Yeah, well that's the state of the weed that you're getting. It's all that thin green streamer stuff, but it just strings across the line and it clogs up end at rod. And it's just loads of it in that corner. Unfortunately. So yeah, you've got about 10 minutes, 15 minutes really, and you need to bring it in because it's just all clogged into water with loads of that. And obviously it's going to not give you the best bite detection if you were to get one, so yeah. Anyway, next time. Well guys, we are on our way home. We packed up and that's sort of where I was fishing in the corner and such. But yeah, anyway, we're walking up. It's all a learning curve, innit? But no, it's a chance to get out for a couple of hours. I'm doing a bit of fishing. Well, chucking something into water for no reward. But anyway, one day we will catch a fish and then it makes all this worthwhile, all this practice. Anyway, signing out. See you next time for a bit of arm fishing.